Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and welcome to episode number 55 of Free to Play 2 Max. I don't think that's the number. Episode 56 of Free to Play 2 Max. Every one is memorable as the last. Speaking of the last, picking off right where I left off in the last outro, 2014 total level, a nice little flipper hopping on in here. No thank you, my dude. I am good. As for me, I am looking at a Cerberus task in the near future. I checking out the turquoise Slayer helm right now. Got 170, but I think I'm going to go AFK a little bit of rune crafting, get that up because I'm closing in on 81. Total level's good. Gonna be pushing up more for some diaries in the future. I have like a side project that I just cannot talk about because if I do, it's gonna spoil it for you guys, and I don't want to do that, you know. But could pop up at any minute, who knows. Also will mean that there might not be a video for a little bit, but that's fine. Maybe it's during this video, I don't know. And grabbing the Arty Knight's ass again, we grab ourselves 86 Thieving. Working on this, just closing in closer to some of the elites that I have. I believe the highest I need is 91, so technically I could be about as far as I need, but obviously, since we're maxing for a lot of the diaries, I'm just not going to boost because if I gotta do it anyways, you know, may as well. For ones that are really necessary for elite diaries, I'll boost, you know, this isn't a full set rule, but yep, feeling good. Gonna move on to probably a little bit of smithing actually because I have a master clue in the bank from a couple episodes ago, and then I have another master clue waiting, so we're kinda on to bigger and better things. So gonna go now and get up to 82 smithing. I wanted to get up to 86 because that's what I need to be able to conveniently boost to 88 for my master clue. But honestly, I just can't push that all right now. I already skilled a ton last video, and I just kind of want to get on out of here. Didn't put on the gloves. Anyways, I've been yearning for something that's somewhat profitable, so Cerberus is on the docket. Out of that time, doesn't matter. We did it. Bang. 82 smithing coming in. Can now make adamant kite shields. Oh boy. Let's get it. Can't wait. As for me, though, I'm out of here. 2017 total, looking pretty good. All right, there we go. About 50 kills into the task or so. We find our first crystal, which is an eternal. Happy to see it, making sure it's in my inventory. If I would have teleported and not had picked it up, we would have been in trouble. As for me, though, nice little 3.2 mil it says, so that is really, really good. Most of the time, as for exactly right now, basically my bank's just a little low, so I end up selling my boots as kind of like the first option, because there's a lot of extra money there. I'll throw these on some infinity boots. I always make the boots, but then I end up selling them, so gotta do it again. So back again at the blast furnace, essentially what I'm looking at is that I was going for 86 smithing so that I could use a Dwarven Stout Matured to boost 2 smithing levels to 88 so I could do my Master Clue step. Every now and then I'm going to take a break and work on the Lumbridge Hard Diary. The task in particular that I'm thinking about is the Cast Bones to Peaches in Alcarid. Basically to do that you have to do a bunch of different kind of little mini games within a mini game, so it's a rough one. Basically, it works out to probably 3 to 4 hours. I know that the RuneLite client that I'm using makes it a little easier, so hopefully I won't hate it too much, but it's going to be a lot of time that I have to put towards something that, you know, doesn't seem all that useful, but it is, because eventually, once I do the Lumbridge Elite, amongst other things, I can also go to fairy rings without a Drayman staff, which is really nice. Just really convenient, good for high-level PVMing, which is what I'm working on. And the reason that, you know, this all comes together is that I also needed 88 smithing to do this. So I figure, you know, if I'm working for 88, that's the last requirement I have, then I may as well get these Lumbridge diaries done too. So I'll do that here and there. As for now, I'm gonna stay out here while I'm watching some football. Early season prediction, Rams Patriots again. It sucks, but I mean, Jesus. I hope KC does something, but who knows, you know. Really enjoying the, no, I'm not enjoying this at all. I'm just kidding. It's all right. Just got 83 woodcutting and a nest as well. Nice little beginner nest. I also have an easy and a medium, so we have the second master stocked and ready to go. Gonna keep on grinding this away until 90, of course, for redwoods, kind of the big play. I know the mushroom trees are a little bit more, but this is just so much more relaxing in my opinion. Bought some rev teleports because I was doing a little bit of revs last night, but that is not why we are here at the Grand Exchange. I am actually going to buy a smoldering stone because my infernal axe currently is uncharged because I went through a whole smoldering stone. So re-upping on that, closing in on 84 woodcutting, gonna keep getting there, and yeah, slowly getting towards that 90 fire making at some point. So I did a little bit of blast furnace gold ore, which cost me some money, but I ran out of ore at the end, so I decided to go smith some darts for the last little bit. I can now smelt runite ore, I can make rune daggers, and I can attach sigils, which is pretty cool. Can also create an infernal pickaxe, which is useful for a dragon pickaxe, basically. Like the smoldering stone with the woodcutting axe, if you put the smoldering stone on the pickaxe, it will turn ore that you mine into bars, but not in like mother lode or anything like that. So not as useful as you may think, but you know, I'll definitely make it. And yeah, now I can have a pretty easy +3 boost up to the requirements that I need currently, so I'm going to go do that. Yeah, then I'm going to start on this mage training arena that I'm going to try to do in maybe 2 separate goes. Haven't gained a farming level in a while, but you know, just getting back at it. 82 coming in there, and nothing all too much unlocked. 2022 total level though. Checking in here. I won't come back with every single one because it's just not worth talking about. Basically every game's just a little different. This one is me dragging this little Rift Guardian type thing across this maze with telekinetic grab, and I just completed it. Each one seems to take about an hour, and that is the first of 4, so excited to get going, but just the beginning. Very good stuff, and I'll be back probably when I'm done. A much improved man. So buying this isn't going to do the diary unlock for me, but I'm doing it right now. I have all of the points that I need throughout the mage training arena, and that was pretty rough. I did not I did not enjoy that. Took a lot of time, and Runelight eased the pain substantially, but that is the Bones to Peaches spell unlocked. I can now cast it without having to use tablets, and that is one of the requirements for the Lumbridge hard. And now I should be able to do every part of the diary up through the elite. But we grab ourselves an adamant plate body as well. That should be it. Nice. So elite task unlocked. That is why I did all that smithing. And then in addition to that, we just got the rune med helm for the master clue. So going back to Sherlock now for that. I have another one, so I'm actually going to wait and do both. So we can have 2 caskets to open and be extra sad. Never mind. We're not doing the master clue anymore because I died in the wilderness. Fun. I tried to go out there once. I forgot a charged or an uncharged glory. I accidentally brought a charged one. Tried to come back and I died. So great. I'm gonna open up this master with the least amount of enthusiasm I've ever had for a clue scroll. I'm going to close it, and I'm going to go on with my Cerberus task. Alright, so we are done with the Cerberus task. Got up to 1892 total KC. No more crystals on that task, but he did leave me with a nice little parting gift of the teleport, so I appreciate him for that. As for me now, I'm going to go back to Duradel and see what he's got in store. I kind of want to do some Wildy Slayer for Venonata's task, but I just cannot bring myself to do it right now. Instead, 118 Dark Beast, second big task with Dark Beast, and I'm going to go do this in the Elven area, so pretty pumped for that, and I will be working on defense, I think. Probably get a level. So I absolutely scuffed the clip. Basically, I press record, and then I press it again twice, because I'm fidgety, I don't know. But I finished off the Lumbridge and Draenor Elite and Hard Diaries, which gives me 3 different rewards. You know, I get some lamps, not really included in the 3 I'm going to talk about, but the first one being the Explorer's Ring 4, which one of the functions, you can recharge run energy, that's one, but the second one that's even better is High Alchemy. You can do 30 casts a day through the ring, and you don't have to be on the spellbook. As you can see, I'm not right now, so that is just insanely useful for bursting and barraging on Slayer tasks for the most part. Could find other uses, but that's mostly how I will utilize it. In addition to that, as I said earlier, I can now use the fairy rings without having a Drayman staff, and that is just convenient for, you know, everything I do, because a lot of things in this game revolve around the fairy rings. And as far as the task we have up right now, I have 249 black demons. I rearranged a block, basically, instead of having iron dragons in here, I instead put aberrant specters because that was a little bit higher weight and I don't like doing them really. So I'll cancel the iron dragons if I get them, but with the Lumbridge and Draenor Elite, I do also get a 6th block slot that I'll just kind of keep a hold of until I get drakes or worms, and then I'm going to throw that one on there lastly, and then that should kind of finish up my block list for a little while. Feeling good, and I'm going to go do these 250 black demons in the catacombs. As I said a while ago, I'm not as much of a demonic gorilla guy. It's just too intense, and 250 demonic gorillas is just so long. But look at this. This is just beautiful. No Drayman staff in the hands. Doing it with no hands. Last time I actually tried this, my demon butler like just started walking off and then disappeared, and it was the most confusing thing I've ever seen, but I didn't catch it on camera because I messed up the recording. I'm still shook. I forgot about the lamps too. My favorite, you know, I'm a lamp guy myself, so 15k in rune crafting, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw another 50k on into that. God, it feels good to almost have 81 rune crafting. Ignore that my screen's a little off center. My rune light is just messing up on me right now, but I did just get done with the black demon task, and now I have a fair bit of blue dragons to do. So that's going to be the plan. I'm going to do some Vorkath here and there while I can, and I think I'm going to go work on some mining. I have a lot of levels really close right now. Rune crafting, a wood cutting, a defense. I've saved them all up, so I'll do something about that here soon. As for right now, I'm going to go mine in a PvP world and hope no one slaughters me. And just like that, not only 85, but also 86 woodcutting. Just figure I have a decent bit of time here that I can kind of AFK, and my woodcutting's kind of been lacking, and it's a long way to 90, so I'll kind of mix it in whenever I can. Now I think I'm going to head on over to Vorkath, start getting a little bit of money that may inevitably go to herb lore, since I kind of need 94 raids 1, but we'll see, all in due time. I understand this probably looks a little bit weird, you know, getting 87 defense at the Lumbridge castle. That's because I was trying to get extremely close, because as we talked about earlier, I was close to a rune crafting level. I was trying to get them all in one clip, and I just wanted to, you know, but God, sometimes I mess up, and I got 87 defense, so that's what we're doing. I got that up earlier through some Slayer tasks and just kind of had it there at the ready. In addition to that, the reason I'm here at the Lumbridge Castle is because I wanted to incorporate it with this level as well. I got 87 thieving and now up to 88 through Arty Knights, so very nice stuff there. Nothing all too significant coming in, but kind of cool that they are a level 1 apart, even though they're not the same skill. It's so weird. It's not the last level. I am still going to go get a rune crafting one, but I have quite the haul to get there, so I'll be right back. So as you guys witnessed me taking my final steps towards 81 rune crafting, I do kind of want to talk about the account. I know for a while now I haven't been PVMing all too much. The account's bank value stayed at about 200 to 250 mil, in that range for a long while now. And the reason that is because I feel like a lot of the time people really try to rush them making cash, and the most efficient way to make money is to have the highest stats and levels for when you need to make money. So I'm getting the highest stats. I'm trying to unlock all the diaries, because at the end of the day, maxing is a marathon, not a sprint. Some people view it as a sprint, you know, they get up to 2k total, they're content with that, then they make all their money, but then they have the big grind behind them. I'm just trying to place myself towards the end of that big grind so I can do it intermittently, but with all that anticipation. There is 81 rune crafting, and yeah, that's what we're gonna call it for this episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Obviously, we just keep on grinding out here and doing an absolutely sick job. The stats are looking amazing as well, other than that agility that is sitting at 77. I'll get that up in the future. The only way I can bear doing agility almost is by watching sports, so you know, it's a good excuse. I haven't been watching as much sports the last few days. See how I got out of that one? But that is where we are going to end it for this episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like. Anything you want to tell me, you can do that in a comment. And on top of that, if you guys want to see more videos like this as soon as they go live, make sure to hit that subscribe notification bell if you're really serious about it. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. Hopefully you guys have a good one, and see you, buddies.